Hello, everybody. I would like to welcome you all to the Transcontinental Project, an experiment where a Brit
and a Texan come together to talk about whatever the hell we want.
We're your hosts, Luke Birch and
Sensible Sam. You know the drill, dolls. Before we get started, we warn you absolutely nothing is off limits. The content will definitely not be suitable for those under the age of 18. So if you're above the age, enjoy the show, bitch.
it's time.
What up, Tissipin, Hizzy? Ow, I almost dropped my Lizzie.
You're clumsy.
I am. I fall like every other day. Come on. Bobby Anthem knows this. Bobby knows I fall all the fucking time. I probably call him every time I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I fell on my ass. It was awesome. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, Bob, that's just funny because Bobby and I have discussed that. I am super fucking clumsy. Super fucking clumsy. How are you doing tonight, babe?
I'm okay, but let's get into that in a minute. Well, let's get into that later on.
Hell, I'm doing great tonight. I wonder why. I'm just in a good mood, for some reason.
Right on. Good to hear.
Oh, because we're on air. That's why. Ooh, sorry, I took a sip. I took a sip of my soda pop.
Yeah, so
Let me see.
you guys won't be able to see it, but soda pop.
Soda pop. I like calling it pop. I like pop. I want some pop. Give me some pop. See, it makes your belly pop. That's why they call it pop, because it makes you pop like that.
See, it's a shame you couldn't come up with a burp like that last week.
Oh my god, I couldn't come up with a burp to freaking save my left toe. It was redonkulous, man. It was bordiculous even. It was bordiculous even.
Bordic.
Twitter. Sorry, I couldn't help it. you know, I couldn't help myself. Okay, I'm sending out this shit because you know what? Mixler's not sending out any notifications right now to anybody, which is fizzle fucked up.
I had one night where I wasn't getting them.
One night?
Yeah.
I'm still not getting them though. Look, like nobody's nothing. It's okay. So this has happened to me before. I had a Samsung phone, and after a little while, it wouldn't send me any more notifications. And I always get Androids, right? And so I emailed John. John did so many backflips. He bent over so backwards trying to help me out with that, like for months. And we were testing it back and forth, and he really tried. So I think it was my phone because I think I got a software update. So that may have been it. No, you know what? Yeah, there was a software update. And so I wasn't getting notifications anymore. And I said, you know what, fuck it. Besides, the phone broke up and it started slashing my face and shit. So I was like, yeah, it's time for a new one. I used that one as long as I possibly could and got this one, which is, I got the next one I got was a ZTE, and that one was working fine. And after I jacked up the SD card after I jacked up the SD card a little bit, I was getting notifications for pretty much everything except for Mixler again. And so I didn't want to bother John about it. I figured I have to get a new phone anyway, because then the cellular data is not going to work too much anymore, is what they were telling me. So I wound up getting the Motorola that I have now, and it's been working just fine until about 2 weeks ago. Now I have not had not one notification, Luke. And I don't believe I'm getting the email ones either, but I get like 1,000 emails every 15 minutes, so I don't have those notifications on.
Not even just a little one.
Not even just a little one. Just a little one. But
if only it could start working, even if it would just for a little bit.
just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. That's all Sam ever asks for. Just a little bit. You know? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with wanting just a little bit? I just want my notifications just a little bit. I want to know when all my friends are going on air just a little bit. It fucking sucks. And this is like a new phone, man. It's not even that old. And so now I'm freaking out. Oh, by the way, I had a software update. I had a software update about 3 weeks ago. So I'm thinking that might have something to do with it. But I'm not getting any more notifications. And I really, I don't want to bug John because I feel like horrible about it, bitching at him and shit. But I think Mixler just needs an update already. Because I think when we get the software updates, it fucks with it. Because that seems to be like the MO. Scott says, no love, I got it.
The notification.
Yeah, I think Scott got one. Are you on an iPhone or an Android, babe?
I obviously didn't get it because there's no point in them sending your own notifications, but I did get the email one. And it didn't take them 2 hours to send the email one this week.
Dude, I don't get... If I do get an email one, it's usually 2 hours after the show's over. So...
That's typically when I get them as well. So...
I was like, oh, hey, that's real great. These people were on today. Thanks for letting me know 2 hours after they're off. Fucking air, motherfuckers. I mean, I'm gonna go back and listen to the show reel. You know what I mean? I gotta show some love to my Lizovers. So, I mean, I'm gonna go back and do that. But Jesus, already with this. I'm so busy, Mixler. I'm waving my fist in the air. I'm busy, Mixler. I can't be fucking around with this shit. I need to know when the notifications. I need notifications. I need them. Because life just fucking happens, and then all of a sudden, boom, it happened, and I missed it. Now I'm like, fuck you, life. I haven't got the notification via email yet. You know what? I got, and then that's what G said. Oh, okay. Scott's on a PC. So, I don't always, I always turn my PC off. So I always keep my PC off. I never have it on, because I learned my lesson after, there was a pretty bad storm, and it wiped out my boy's computer, the Xbox. They had their phones plugged into the outlets. That burned up when the first tree fell on our house a couple years ago. And so now I don't keep anything plugged in, or I keep it on a power surge because it made everything just surge and pop. Gone, bitch. Everything's gone. So now everything, printer, computers, Xbox, their stupid dumb TV, that's all on a what do you call those things? A surge protector now. I done learned my lesson. That was a super expensive ass lesson to learn. The outlets were black, Luke. Fucking black. Poof!
Pitch black.
Smoke everywhere. Scariest shit ever. I thought the house was gonna catch fire. So that was a scary one. It just hit, and it hit the corner of the boys where their bedroom's at, which was pretty scary. So, but yeah, the emails, G, if you set them, you have to have them on your preferences, and I actually have everything on my preferences open. I have all my notifications I've enabled. Even when somebody comments in the chat and a new message comes in, I even have that shit enabled right now. I've gone to my settings and I've tried to uninstall, reinstall, do all that jive. But I do have the email preferences set up, but I don't always get them, which is odd. So there's that. Yeah, it does suck, Scott. It fucking sucks, bored dick. Because I don't want to miss anybody, and then I missed you guys. I missed you guys. Hashtag bored it. Hashtag cum rumor. I tongue twisted that shit. I'm not gonna attempt it again. But
Tongue
yeah,
twisters. Yay! How much wood woodchuck chuck for woodchuck to chuck wood?
meow meow meow. What a buck. Let me check this. Buck. That's it. That's what I'm doing. I sound like Shaq, right? I sound like Shaq, that rapper Shaq. Do you remember that rapper Shaq? And a what, and a yep, and a hut, what, ho, ha, ho, ha, what. I'm something. I'm hard. I don't know. It was some weird ass, but he calls himself Shaquille.
O'Neal.
He was like, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal was all pissed off because he was using his name and shit.
Little bit of
let me see. I got little bit of buddy.
But
Mojo got the one at 10:06. That's good.
But
okay, so Mojo got the yeah.
Go on. Finish your sentence, then I'll go.
Oh no, babe, that was it. I was just like, it was just I caught out of the corner of my eye. I'm good. But he did get his email, so. But I'm just collecting all this information so when I email John. Okay, I'm good.
But before we do our shout-outs tonight, we have to give a quick thank you to G-Wiz and Bobby Anthem for this special shout-out song. Enjoy, guys.
Ay, Dios mío.
Let's do some motherfucking shout-out, bitches. 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 Shout-out, bitches. Shout-out, bitches. Shout-out, bitches.
And we are back. A huge thank you to G-Wiz and Bobby Anthem for that. As you can probably guess, it's shout-out time. Who we got up in the chat already?
Sorry, babe. Hold on, give me just a second. I forgot about bringing up the one that I had to bring up, the shout-out list. Okay, so in the...
Hold on just 1 second.
Y'all make a Muppet sound great. You guys are awesome. In the chat, we have joining us tonight, of course, it's Scott. It's Pathetic with Scott and Rye Bread. Scott's in the house. Hola, doll. How are you? Thank you for joining us tonight.
What up, Scott? Sorry I wasn't there the other day. I did go back to listening to the show, and of course I loved it.
Yep. Exactly. And that's what I had to go do too. I had to go back and listen. We also have G-Wiz from the Wrestling's High Marks. Stutter alert. Jesus. Sorry about that.
What's up, G?
I fucked that up. I'm so G's contagious. Okay, so it's G-Wiz from the Wrestling's High Marks under the Metal Mitt Podcast Network account. And we also do have the honor of having Papi Dave Sincere. Hola, Papi, ¿cómo estás? Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Dave. Nice to have you here with us.
And we also have another fantastical guy. Oh, son of a bitch. Another fantastic, I'm still stuttering. Another fantastical guy from the Wrestling's High Marks, and that's going to be our pal, the phenomenal Mojo Styles. Hola, Mojo.
Mojo.
And then, lastly but not leastly, because he's just as important and just as wonderful as the other two guys that we've mentioned from the Wrestling's High Marks, and that's going to be Cheeseman. Hola, Cheese.
Hey, Cheese-O-Matic.
Cheese-O-Matic. It's Cheese-O-Matic. I can't help it. It's my brain bone, guys. And then, hello to 6 Elsewheres tonight. Don't worry, guys. We're not calling you out. We're just appreciating you guys being here. If you like what you hear, we just shoot the shit. It's a nice place to hang out. The chat has a great time with each other, as you'll be able to see here. Make an account, sign in, say what's up. and get a shout out.
It's free.
Say hi. Yeah,
It,
it's
it,
free. Baby.
the only time it charges is if you want to broadcast.
That's it, baby. That's it. And come and join our chat and have some fun and get to know some really cool people. Because wow, we have some super great people. The people that you guys just heard us shout out, great group of people. Highly recommend you following them and checking out their podcast as well, which we are going to get to in just a second.
Do you want to do Wednesday this week, or should I do Wednesday? It's completely up to you.
Oh, I got it. I was just pulling it up on my email because that's where I have it. I think I have the right one. Let me see. Because you sent me two, but there's an edited one. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Okay.
The edited one is obviously the most recent one. No shit.
What's it? The other one says edited too. Maybe I saw it wrong. Okay. Anyway, I found it. And let's start off with motherfucking Wednesdays, bitches. Get in the motherfucking corner with our pals. Wonderful, wonderful guys. My good friends. Luke's good friends. Everybody's good friends, by the way. Yuck Nasty and Daga Babies. And that is every Wednesday between 8 and 8:30. So here I go. Make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss them.
Hell yeah. As we've said many times, if it was not for Getting the Corner, there would be no TCP. We wouldn't even know each other existed.
Nope. How is that? It's a small world. It's just, I can't even, I'm stuttering and I'm tongue twisted tonight. I'm so sorry. Jeepers. But yes, I'm so glad. There, I'm not going to say nothing else. Let me do the next one because my tongue. But yeah, thanks to those guys, Luke and I formed TCP. So, next we have also on Wednesday and at around the same time as Getting the Corner, you have Dirt Sheet Dudes with Boxman and Anthony. Go check them out. Tab jump a little bit. Show everybody a little bit of love. Spread yourself around, baby. So check them out as well. Good dudes.
Make sure to give them a shot.
Right. One. Thursdays, baby.
And just quickly, I'd like to, before we get on to 30, I'd like to respond to something in the chat from G Wiz. Also, check out Get On the Corner with Lucy Birch. Really? Cheese, you didn't come up with that one. Why the hell are you leaving that one to G and not coming up with it yourself, Cheese? I'm disappointed in you.
I just saw that. I'm sorry. I have my email tab open and I didn't see the chat until you said that.
I'm seriously disappointed in you, Cheese, for leaving that one to G to come up with.
Totally could have had that one under your belts. I think I stole that from Cheese, to be honest, says G.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough then.
Fair enough. G says, I thought it was Dirt Sheet Dudes and they discussed laundry. I feel dumb now. Come on, G. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just too funny.
But moving on now to Thursdays.
Yes, sir. You
have sort of the glue that holds this community together in Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joe Numbers, and from time to time John Draper with Wrestling Soup at 8:30 Central. If you're not in the Central Time Zone, do the time conversion yourself.
Yes, please.
And they're immediately followed by our umbrella company, WNC, with the WNC Super Party with Papa Dave Sincere, Michael Andolini, formerly known as Michael Corvin,
shut the fuck up,
Old Man Jenkins, and from time to time, Mucho Macho, and Johnny Florida.
I likes all them guys.
this would probably be a good time to tell you all that if you haven't already, go and subscribe or go and follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/WNC Jenkins. Let's get him to 100 followers by the end of the year so he has to play a Resident Evil game of Mr. Andolini's choice. And WNC Network, twitch.tv/WNC Network to see Mafia 3 gaming from Johnny Florida. And on to Fridays.
I know I'm burping. Sorry. Friday. Didn't mean to worry you, Luke. That was my dramatic burp. My transitional burp. On Thursday, baby doll. See, yours was better. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna pull my Michael Andolini out. Friday. Our pal Sky Genie. And it used to be, I don't want to say what the old one was because this is different. It says, I'm just going to give you the web address on this one, guys, because I don't know the name of the show directly. But it says www.2, the number 2, and then bobradio.org.au, because Australia. So, and you can catch his show from, from 2 to 3:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
So
that's the time that's the time I saw him say.
Right. Okay. So just keep an eye on that, people, and like I said, set up your notifications.
I think he may be off for a couple of weeks, but I'm not 100% sure of that.
Okay. And we'll keep an eye out, and if our pal gives us any updates, we will pass that along to you guys. But he still has a show reel up, right? In the meantime, people can go back and check out some cool stuff from our pal.
I believe.
I hope so.
I believe the now retired Sky Genie show reel is still up. I think.
Go and reminisce and have some good old times if it's still there. If not, I apologize. But if it is, hey, all right. Okay, so then we also have on Friday regularly scheduled hostilities, which is we don't have a time with that.
It's normally around midday, so give or take a couple of hours.
Right, and we'll get that's with our very, very good friend Eric Turner. Wonderful, wonderful person. So I really enjoyed his first podcast. I suggest you go check it out. He uploads them and they're really good.
Yeah, I spend Fridays waiting on that to come up. Right on,
because he's a good guy and has some good content. So if you likes the wrestlings, the obscure speaks, and just, shooting the shit and all kinds of stuff, but, it's got wrestling and all kinds of stuff in there, I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's a bit of a variety. So I like that. And then you got, let me see, you got Saturday, baby. Yeah.
Yep. Saturday, you have From an Unknown Time. You have the Trademark Show with our friend Tyler the Trademark.
Tyler. Sorry.
He's a real good guy. At 7:30 a.m. Central, you have Sativa Sunrise with our good friend Mojo and SP.
Luke, you're...
Take one. This is SP from Sativa Sunrise Radio, and you're listening to our pals Luke through the birch and Sensible Sam on the perch. And boy, that bird can sing. Transcontinental, even.
Invaded yet again.
I'm telling you, that Mojo is a sneaky character villain, man. He knows how to hack, lasers and stuff like that. So, but he's cool. I think it's okay. Mojo and SP can invade any goddamn show they want.
Hell yeah.
I love those cats. I mean, cat and monkey.
The king of the jungle.
Mojo. That's so awesome. I really love that. Thank you so much, Mojo and SP. You're wonderful, wonderful, magnificent. Let's see.
But of course, every other Saturday you also have Hollywood Hangout from a fairly unknown time. I typically see it around 11 p.m. Central. Hollywood Hangout for all your movie review needs.
Oh, and it's good too. I love listening along to them, especially when they have just like some really great movies to review. Oh, it's so fun to listen along with them. So yes, I highly recommend it.
Sunday's yours.
Thank you, sir. I had to scroll down. I'm sorry about that. My bad. Sunday, one of my fast becoming legendary favorite at this point. I love all the shows that all my wonderful friends and everybody on this shout out list produce. They're beautiful. This show is something a little bit different that it's just different and magnificent in its own right. Everybody has wonderful shows and everybody has a specific niche, and Bobby just brought this to life. And I am at the edge of my seat, just ready to hear the next episode. And I'm talking about our really, really good friend and friend to the entire community, Bobby Anthem, with his wonderful production of In Search of My Lost Soul. It is a beautiful and touching podcast listen. I highly recommend it. Get your session in today.
Yeah, when it comes to In Search of My Lost Soul, words honestly, I fail to find the words to describe how much I love that. The words don't exist.
It's just emotion. I feel it. It's a feeling. You feel it. And that is the deepest thing. Like how it transcends. You don't even need words. You just got to feel it and it changes you. It's awesome. Beautiful show. Please do listen.
But
next,
where can you find that?
And I am so sorry about that. You can find them. You can find In Search of My Lost Soul, soul on the Inhuman Experiences Anchor FM. And you can find those uploads there. Listen to them 1,000 times over, please. Please do it. I'm telling you.
You can also find it every other Sunday at some point between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Central.
Yes.
On the previously mentioned Get in the Corner.
Get in the Corner. Mm-hmm. Yuck is hosting In Search of My Lost Soul sessions. So Get in the Corner on every other Sunday to tune in to Bobby Anthem. What was that time again, babes?
About some point between 6 and 6:30.
Right on.
And before you move on to the next one, I'd just like to say hello to Christy LB. You got Dogger his pizza yet?
I'm still waiting for my pizza. Hi, Christy. Oh, my God. Christy LB in the motherfucking house. I'm honored, honestly. She's a good gal that we also got the privilege of knowing on Get in the Corner. So great things happen and you meet great people in that chat room. Okay. One more. Oh, I'm telling you, another fast becoming one of my favorites. It was my favorite. I'm getting back into wrestling. This is amazing. Now I actually know kind of what Papa Dave and the Wrestling Soup's been talking about, because I'm boning up on my wrestlings, and that's all thanks to the Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. And our babies go on at 7:30 p.m. and that's gonna be, I'm saying Central Time, guys. So convert that just a bit. And that is hosted by the lovely, the wonderfuls, the amazings, guys, G Wiz, Cheese, and Mojo. 3 wonderful guys, great friends, and a wonderfully fun podcast to follow along with. So thank you for including me and always giving me the link, guys. You don't ever have, hate to bug you out for it, but I love following along with you guys. It makes it so fun.
Right on.
I'm missing Flannel Girl, but whatever.
And before moving on to Monday, we're joined by someone else in the chat now. What up, BFK?
Oh, it's my fiance. Hola, BFK. Sending you mucho amores.
But
We're liked by few.
Mondays, still on the Metal Mitt Podcast Network's Mixler account, you can find Under Wraps for all your underground music needs, hosted by G Weird Willoughby. And I do have to say this. I'm not the biggest fan of rap music. So, G was facing an incredibly uphill task to turn me on to any of the artists that he played. And from episode 1 till 12, he hadn't managed to break me yet. Last night, on episode 13, he broke me. I now have a new artist that I like as a result of last night's episode.
Him! Oh my god. Yes. What I hashtag first, hashtag explore new music. Hashtag explore music. And that's what you're going to do in this show. So definitely check it out. Last night, just like the way Luke says, I've enjoyed all the episodes, but last night was my favorite. That dude was hard. I felt it. It was good. Really dug that.
I've enjoyed them all, but until last night, it had never got quite to the point where I was actively going to go out and search up the artist. Last night, it got to that point. If that makes any sense.
No, yeah. I made him send me some links. I made him send me some links, which he did.
I always listen. I always enjoy it. But last night was something special.
It was an absolute, just a banger of a fucking show. And I was blasting hymns in my car today. So, right on, man. Right fucking on.
But with Under Wraps shouted out and Monday done, that leaves Tuesday to you.
Yes, sir.
Do you know anything for Tuesday?
I know this one podcast where it sounds like a Muppet and a robot. They're all right, I guess. Sometimes they're cool. That one chick is super gassy, though. I don't know, man. I don't know how her co-host puts up with them. But you know what? I guess if you want to follow them or you want to listen along, they're called the Transcontinental Project. They're on every Tuesday, 9:15 CST. And you can find them on the Twat Box at T Continental Pro. You can find the Transcontinental Project also on YouTube. And if you please would follow the WNC, the Super Party, and Papa Dave especially, they will post our podcasts pretty much anywhere you can find it. So thankful for them for that, for doing that.
With them two, for me, the robot gives me a fucking headache. The as you said, Muppet sounding one sort of makes up for it for me.
Well, they seem to complement each other really well, and I think I couldn't do one or the other on their own, but together I can deal with it, and I think you guys could too. So check them out.
And Papa Dave just said in the chat that he posts their episodes to the WNC Network Anchor on Fridays.
Man, I need to send Papa Dave a case of Skittles and rum as payment and as a thank you for putting up with those idiots. But thank you. So let's see, we're done with those fools. Keep an eye out on Instagram. That'll be coming up here pretty soon.
Pardon?
Yes. Oh, I said, and also keep an eye out for an Instagram page coming up soon for under the same name. So just putting it out there, and that'll be tweeted out soon. All right, ambiguous.
We have our good friends mentioned earlier. It's Pathetic with Scott and Rybread. They claim it's pathetic, it truly is not pathetic.
Right on.
It's the opposite of pathetic. It's enjoyable. Go listen.
It's awesome. They are just hilarious. And they bring up some good topics. I love the stuff that they bring up and talk about. What I really like about them really quickly is that they can bring up topics and bring it to you, even if it's a more serious topic. They bring it, they present it in a way where it's entertaining, enjoyable, and easy to digest, and that's what makes it so fun. I love that. So good job to them for that.
Hell today, yeah. You have Wrestling OD with Shaheen from Nuclear Heat Graphics.
Follow him for your wrestling graphic needs.
You've got a guy from who you heard with us a few weeks ago in Sean the Detail Guy. Follow him on YouTube.
Absolutely. Can't say enough about his detailing skills. Go learn you something. Find him on YouTube. Follow him. Let's get him some more subscribers, guys. He's a good guy. Really good guy. Oh, and I love the intro. Produced with help from Bobby Anthem. So check that out. It's just a great package. Go listen to Sean the Detail Guy. Check out his videos on YouTube, please, under the same name.
We just said someone you would have heard with us a couple weeks back. So now let's say someone you would have heard with us a couple months back. And Everett Anthony with Ill House Comedy. You can find him on Spreaker.
Ill House Comedy, Spreaker. Funny guy, has the same, if you're loving our humor, you're gonna dig it. Check him out. Good homie of mine, so.
Right on. You have on YouTube also Tiger Belly.
Yay!
I have to thank Sam for turning me on to them.
Hell yes. Bobby Lee and Kalila are just okay. They are TCP times like 50. So, like, if you think nothing is off limits here, you better go and get baptized after you listen to their show. So, it's a badass show. Go check them out, Tiger Belly, on YouTube. So that's cool. Thank you, Luke, for that.
And as always, we have to give a huge thank you to our executive art director, Klondike Bill.
I'm balls deep. Are you?
You better fucking believe I am.
Right fucking on, man. Thank you so much, Bill. I can't, I'm in love with with our logo. I'm in love with it, and I'm in love with your skills, baby. So thank you so very much for being so good to us and taking care of the TCP logo and the Diaries logo as well. Thank you so very much. And also follow him as well, because he does have, you can get some graphics and stuff like that from him. So check him out is it at Klondike Bill on Twitter, Luke?
I think it is at Mr. Klondike Bill.
At Mr. Klondike Bill on Twitter. Follow him. And if y'all need some artwork or something like that, hit him up. Very, very reasonable, great prices, and just quality work. So thank you, Art Director Klondike Bill.
Right on. And that is shout-outs concluded for the week.
Yay, yay! Love you all. Love you all. Love you all.
Now, I was thinking a few days ago, I was looking for some news articles, and something jumped out at me. Have you ever seen an article that is just so fucking perfect that you have to discuss it?
Yes.
If there sorry for that quick cough.
You're okay, babe.
If there was any article that was written basically for us. It is this. If
So-
anything, it was more so written for Sam, so I'm going to leave it to her to introduce it.
So last Wednesday, I get a message, a DM from my best friend. And in it, he says, you have to read this article. This is just, you got to read it. And oh my God. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Check this out. Uh-huh. Luke?
Hello? I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay. You froze for a second. I'm sorry, babe. But if anybody has taken a peek at the title, this is pretty much a nod to that. So the headline reads, "Farmers jailed for smuggling boar semen in shampoo bottles." A pair of farmers in Australia have been sentenced to prison for their involvement in an elaborate semen racket. Ooh, elaborate semen racket. I gotta get me some of that. So Henning Lowe and Torben Sorensen pled guilty to breaking biosecurity and quarantine laws for smuggling Danish pig semen into the country. The traffickers concealed the semen in bottles of shampoo and imported it into the country in passenger luggage. So one of the dudes works as a manager, right? And he's a managing director at a pork producing company. This dude received 3 years for his part in it. And his production manager, Lowry Henning, was sentenced to 2 years. So they were fined like $500,000. And it says, check this out. The company, GD Pork Torben Sorensen, was fined $500,000, but it's facing liquidation. Get it? Liquidation. They're liquidating all their liquids at this point. So it says, according to ABC, authorities first got tipped off to the cum runners in February of 2017. Australia Agriculture Department investigators first found emails that mentioned deliveries of special semen, then seized and tested hog hair samples, which revealed the pigs were Danish. So yeah.
I don't see why the Danish part makes any fucking difference.
I have no idea either. Unless they were tracking it and they tracked it from the source and they figured, well, it wasn't in the States, so they could pinpoint them in there. So I guess that would probably be it. But then I'm thinking, like, dude, that's so racist. Like, who cares if the pig was Danish or French? Like, that's racist.
But
yeah,
if you were writing any art, if you had the choice to write an article that would be perfect for TCP, you couldn't have done any better than this article.
It was like it was written for me, and it almost, I feel like I should probably be like facing charges with them for some reason, because I feel like I would totally be running that organization. That's totally an entrepreneurial opportunity for me. I've got plenty of boar over here. What am I doing? Wasting my life not selling boar semen in shampoo bottles. Maybe it'll be the next product line for Sexable Sam's Lubes. We'll see.
But seriously,
come runners.
What?
Sorry.
What are the chances of stumbling upon an article that literally is about boar dick?
It was too damn perfect. I almost really half expected to see my name in there that I was going to be indicted on something for some reason. And we found that maybe they were following a cult leader and they were inspired by a Texan called Bordic Diosa, Sensible Sam. I don't know. She's under investigation by the FBI for boar semen trafficking. I do it in Skittle bags, though. I wouldn't get busted. I'm just...
What do you mean, Is that admitting guilt?
I am, my assistant or people I don't know are going to do it? No. Yeah, no, I didn't. I admit no such thing. My fingerprints are on there. You have nothing against me. Let me see, where are we at? We're at, oh shoot, we're almost at an hour. Hold on, let me see.
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
I know that's right. When your time flies when Vortex semen's being squirted out of shampoo bottles, I guess.
While we're stumbling around to think of something else to do before the first break, I'd just like to give thoughts to anyone currently affected or in the path of Hurricane Dorian.
I'm sorry, say that again. I was reading a comment. I'm so sorry.
I just said thoughts to anyone affected or in the path of Hurricane Dorian.
Yes, I have a couple of friends that live in Florida. I'm not going to say who they are and where exactly, just privacy reasons, but I do have a couple of friends. And if you guys listen back to this, because I know sometimes they do, please stay safe. I love you guys. And just get the hell out of Dodge. Don't hunker down. You gotta make it till the next day so I can love you a lot. So be safe. So, going back to the comment, I'm sorry, I have to read it. At Christmas, do they put them in round cans and call them Danish butter boar semen? Says Papa Dave. Butter boar semen, just in time for Christmas. Put it on your table today. Oh my God, that's awesome.
That seems like a perfect name for a product or someone, but I can't think of anyone who would sell that.
I don't know. There's some questionable companies with there's a company with a questionable reputation, and I think it would be a hit product. Get your canned boar butter today. Use it for all of your culinary. Hell, it's like a cure-all. You can slather it on a cut, slather it on your bum, or slather it on your turkey. There you go. Multi-usage. It's edible. Semen on toast. That sounds good with a cucumber. Oh, yes. Cucumber and semen on toast. Sorry.
And I just got an email from Lube Birch, who is saying he's one of the Elsewheres, saying make sure to lube the turkey up first.
That's also going to be the new fall line as well. So look out for that. Lube Birch on your shelves coming this fall. Lube yourself up right.
I'm seriously struggling to think of.
Well, I think we already have our. Didn't you have like an? No, nope. We'll come back. How about we do? Is it time for a break, baby doll?
I get the weird feeling that
late for something or something. I feel like
I get the feeling there was something else we were going to mention, but before we went to the first break, but
I did see. Well, I wanted to say I did. I wanted to see if you were okay, but I wanted to see if when we went off air because. Yeah. Let's do that first, and then I'll get to that. Okay.
Do that, and then we'll just go to break, cause. And I'm sorry for the on-air production meeting.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So, do you want me to go with what you just messaged me?
If you're down to.
Yeah, I just didn't want to bore nobody with my stupid news.
Why? It's good news.
It is good news! I got my motherfucking car back! Ah! My freaking car has been broken down for it's probably been over a year, and my car was in the shop for 5 months. How was it in the shop for 5 months? Because thankfully, we have an old friend that has helped me with cars since the Mustang, and the kids were tiny. So I called them up, sent the car to the shop. Turned out to be a little bit more than I anticipated. I did not know the entire motor had gone to shit and I needed a new motor. But I absolutely was lucky to find that my good friend searched tirelessly and found an engine. My original motor had about 165,000 miles. It's a 2013, right? And the motor that he found for me has only 63,000 miles on it. How fucking amazing is that? It runs beautifully. It sounds spectacular, and it hauls ass. That little bitch is running so great. I am so thankful, because y'all know that I got that Mercedes that's missing a bumper, that the passenger side window doesn't roll down, and doesn't have no AC in 165 degree Texas weather. So believe me, I am so thankful. It's not a sauna anymore. It doesn't look like I'm some sort of a weirdo driving in the car, like a pervert that's like hiding something all nervously and sweating a bunch about it. It's just a hot car. I'm really not a pervert. Well, I'm a bit of a pervert, but that's not why I was sweating. So, hell yeah, I got my baby back. Oh my God, it's wonderful. It is just a blessing. So I'm so grateful for that. Out of all the bad news that, life is shit. Everybody gets bad news. Nobody has a worse fate than anybody else. Everybody's going through their trials and tribulations, but I'm so happy. After the shit show that's been happening, having the car is just amazing. It's an uplifting thing. You know what I mean? It renews your resolve, and you're like, fuck yeah, man. I got a break, yo. I got this. Now I'm going to drive around and be all awesome and run errands and shit and go to work. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I got a little excited about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy. You have no idea.
Yeah, but I've taken a few phone calls in the middle of the night to hear about the car troubles. So
you sure? I swear, Luke knows every single thing that has gone wrong on the Mercedes. And when I say Mercedes, guys, don't get it twisted. Like I said, it's missing a bumper. The interior is ripped up. The paint is faded, but the diesel engine runs like a gem. So, but yeah, he's always there to listen to all my woes when it goes, oh, Luke, I need this other part. I need this part. I need that part. Oh, woe is me. And it's always so good to be able to talk to somebody and just let it out. Which leads me to want to say, if anybody has anything, weighing on their shoulders and just want to talk, you can definitely DM us anytime you need to. We're here to listen and just kind of, Luke's helped me through a lot of stuff. So I'm telling you, man, if you need to talk,
right back
Luke's
at
the
you.
guy. Oh, babe, I hope I do.
You do without even knowing it.
Then that's the best part. Then that means I'm doing a decent job and treating you right. So, and that's all I ever want to do, because you take very good care of me. So I'm telling you guys, if you ever feel down, depression is no joke. Sometimes we need to just talk to somebody, and Luke and I are here for anybody that needs to do that.
Hell yeah.
No judgment, no nothing. You can tell us what you want, and it'll never go past our lips. And we'll be the shoulder and some sort of love and help if you need it. So hit us up, babies. Sorry to get all serious, but it's the truth, and this is a safe space. So you guys ever need to talk, hit us up. We're here for you guys.
Hell yeah. With that, do you want to go into the first break of the evening?
Right on, babe. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's let everybody go peeps and stuff. So everybody go pee. We'll be back in a little bit.
See you all in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you like to eat pussy from the back but hate having to smell the booty? Hi, I'm G Wiz Willoughby from Wrestling's High Marks, here to tell you about the new Sexable Sam Mint and Cannabis Infused Sexable Sam Wipes. Ask for them by name. They're recommended for use with Sexable Sam brand infused lubes, also perfect for ass eating. Also, make sure to check out Sexable Sam's infused lubes. You'll be saying, wham bam, thank you, Sexable Sam. And remember, for a comfortable ride, use Sam inside. Remember to consult your physician if your erection lasts longer than 4 days. Shout out, Dogga Baby.
And we RBACK back.
What up, yo?
Hello, everybody.
Hola, Luke. So, I was during the break. I was checking out the twats, right? And I saw that you had some sort of an update. Like, everything okay with that?
Oh, some really fucking weird shit went down today.
No way. What the fuck?
Okay, you guys probably aren't going to believe this, but cross my heart, it's the entire truth. I was fucking taken in today.
Taken in? For what?
Some fucking bullshit made up fucking stupid fucking charges.
What? What the fuck? I want to say, I believe everything you say, but that's kind of far-fetched. I don't know, Luke. So, what happened?
I got taken in on some fucking charge and released on a fucking PR bond so long as I agree to appear in court.
Appear in court?
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Appear in court. Right. Now.
Court is in session. Hello, Your Honor. I wanted to address the court today because today we have a case brought upon a certain somebody. The case is going to be here and henceforth known as Lucy Danielle Birch versus Luke Daniel Birch. In the case of slander, treason, and writing rubber checks. So, Your Honor, today I bring to you the charges of slander that bear the sentence of 7 days in jail and $1,000 to be paid restitution to my dad, to Miss Birch here. We also have the second count of treason. That, Your Honor, is a felony, unfortunately, and punishable by death. Let's keep that open. The third count is the rubber check. Now that's going to be punishable by 15 days in jail, a bottle of rum, and a pound of Skittles awarded to one of the defendants. One of the plaintiffs, excuse my language. So, Mr. Birch, on the count of slander, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Duly noted. On the second count, Mr. Birch, of treason, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Duly noted. On the third charge of writing a rubber check, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
I was afraid you were going to say that, Mr. Birch. Your Honor, I'd like to go ahead and try to give the defendant a plea deal. If he does not enter the plea deal, we shall be going to trial, and I will be pursuing the maximum for every single charge. What say you, Mr. Birch?
Plea deal is an admittance of guilt. I have no guilt. Take your plea deal and fucking shove it.
I'd like to take a moment to approach the bench, Your Honor. I'd like to submit for the prosecution evidence that will prove my client has been slandered, treason has been afoot, and definitely rubber checks were sent. I'm submitting this. This is evidence A, evidence B, and evidence C, which I will elaborate on when we go to trial. Mr. Birch?
This shouldn't even go to fucking trial. This is fucking bullshit.
Well, you should have thought about that, sir, before you started slanderizing Mrs. Birch and also writing rubber checks.
I fucking slandered no one.
Like I said,
Kiss
Your Honor.
my fucking ass.
I have all the proof I need. Mr. Birch, I'm going to see your ass in court next week. We're going to trial.
Take that motherfucker down.
Lucy.
Fuck off, Lucy.
Lucy, shh. I told you, no outbursts. Don't try to stab him. Please. Not yet. So then, Mr. Birch, you're going to be reprimanded because you are pleading not guilty to all the charges. You will still need to be reprimanded to the county jail, unfortunately, because you're a flight risk. Your Honor, I move to have the defendant placed in custody until his next court hearing, granting him work release. Thank you, Your Honor. I really appreciate that. Luke, I'll see you. You better get your attorney ready. I see you next week, sir.
I don't need no fucking attorney.
Don't drop the soap. We'll see you soon, sir.
This is fucking bullshit. I need no fucking attorney. These charges are fabricated. I'll even fucking represent myself. How about that?
That's a suicide mission, Mr. Birch. Are you sure you want to do that? We can get you a free attorney from somewhere. I'm sure we can fish one out the gutter.
I'll repeat. These charges are fucking fabricated. I'll even fucking represent myself. This'll be such an easy fucking case to win.
Well, Your Honor, there's no getting through to this defendant, is there? So I tell you and I give to you my closing statement on this court date. I plan to have absolutely more information and evidence that I've given you today. And like I said, I plan to move forward with the maximum penalties allowed by the court. And I rest until the trial, Your Honor.
See you soon. Fuck you. Can I at least stay until the end of the show before being taken into custody?
You know what? Let me ask him. Is it okay? Huh? Well, I know. Yeah, I know. He's a runner. I know that. I know he runs. Okay, just tie him at the ankles for a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it's not gonna happen, Luke. You're gonna go ahead and stay until the end of the show, and then you're gone. That's the best I could do. So consider yourself lucky, sir. And I have worked into the arrangement that you will be on work release. So Tuesday you'll be released, but you'll have to spend every other day in jail until then.
This is fucking bullshit.
Speaking of punishments, Your Honor, please adjourn this court session because I must address another situation of penance with the defendant. And I don't want this on the record, the court record, Your Honor. Court dismissed. Okay, Luke, I'm coming to you, Luke. Court is over. I'm coming to you, man. I'm telling you, take the deal. You got a couple more days to accept it. You have really until midnight Tuesday to accept that plea deal. So I'm advising you take it. I'm really trying to help you out here, buddy. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so,
and what exactly would that entail?
It's
other than admitting guilt for something I'm not fucking guilty of.
Okay, well, you want to play hard. Let's play hard. See you in court, though. But let's go. But I need you to go ahead and meet me at the spot because we need to talk about what's owed as well. Wow, you walk loud. So, hey, Luke, how'd your court day go?
Fuck you. You know. Why the fuck are you representing that fucking bitch?
I can't, because she paid me. And, because maybe I'm part of the case here. Hello, rubber check. I'm the one that you wrote the check to. So it's kind of, I had no choice, Luke. I had no choice.
You put your fucking name to that suit.
I didn't. She did.
And I'm the one being fucking charged with treason here.
This is not treason. This is business.
I don't fucking believe you sometimes.
Luke, I got your back, even though I'm stabbing you in the back a little bit right now. I got you. Just have some faith in me. Have some faith in me. I'm trying. But I really do need that check, so that's another reason why I'm trying, so.
And you're fucking pursuing the death sentence.
Oh, no, I'm not. The law is. I'm not. Hell no, I don't pursue that. No, that's just the law, Luke. I can't help it. I gotta stick to the letter of the law, baby. It is what it is.
But anyway, if this show's gonna continue in any fucking civility for the rest of the night, let's just get back to talking random fucking bullshit.
Right on.
And try and forget all the fucking backstabbing and treachery that just occurred.
It's business. I still love you. So let me see. What would now I'm a little awkward because now I'm I gotta do stuff, but it is what it is. It's okay. I still love you. Let me see. So moving on so that we can, like you said, have some team sponsored by CBD. Oh, sorry, I read that out loud, didn't I? I forgot. What was that again?
Yeah, there's some good news on the front of the world moving in the right direction on cannabis. As for the first time in history, a sports team has now agreed an official sponsorship deal with a CBD producer.
Yes! Yes, 1,000 times yes to that. And that's a football league in the UK, am I correct?
It is a soccer team in
There
England.
is a soccer team. My bad.
And I'm sure you guys know I'm from a city in England called Birmingham.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm more proud of. The fact that we are even moving in this right direction and that a major sports team is now sponsored by a CBD company, or the fact that it is the soccer team called Birmingham City, the team I have supported since the day I was born, is the team that made this move.
Right on. So I know that's an accomplishment and an achievement for not just the team, but for every fan like yourself that has supported them for one. And I think if anybody would like to, do you happen to know their Twitter? Like, that would be great if people wanted to just check them out and follow them.
The Twitter for
both.
The
team. If anything, maybe because I know the team had also announced on their Twitter about the CBD sponsorship. But if you had whatever makes it easier.
The company that are now sponsoring them, you can find on Twitter at CBD Green Monkey.
Green Monkey, the funky monkey. Dude, that's amazing.
They produce a carbonated drink infused with CBD.
On. I love. Okay. I love a CBD drink here in Texas. Unfortunately, it's getting harder and harder to find because Texas. But CBD drinks do have a lot of therapeutic properties to them. I love CBDs. I think we all have an endocannabinoid system. Everybody has it. There's a lock and key. So you have the lock portion in your body, the endocannabinoid system, and that CBD and THC is the key that unlocks synergy in your body. It is a wonderful therapeutic application, especially for kids dealing with seizures and stuff like that. So this whole thing just hits me right in the heart because it's a wonderful thing to have. I know that the UK fought to have CBD legalized for seizure disorders, which is amazing. Good for them. Because we've
Hell yeah.
with the organization that I volunteer with several of them, we've sent Texas refugees to Colorado to have access to cannabis, and cannabis that has THC in it, because the CBD is great, but if you can have a little bit of THC in there, it has extra chemical compounds that are complementary to the CBDs alone. So I always advocate whole plant therapy. I'm talking the seeds, the stalk, the stem, the bud, everything, the leaves, everything. Every bit of that plant has medicinal properties. I like to make tea. If I come across a male plant, I'll, pull it and everything included, seed stems and everything, throw it into a pot, make some tea out of it, add a little bit of cream to it, a little bit of, and a little bit of honey. And I'm telling you, Luke, it is the best nighttime tea ever. It's a male plant doesn't have THC in it. A male plant has minute amounts of THC as opposed to a female plant. But still, every single plant has their uses, their therapeutic uses. So, man, those teas are, they're righteous. They relax you. They help with anxiety. They uplift you. So it's, I'm not going to state stuff that I'm not medically trained to state, but I'm just telling you from my personal experience, I have really bad anxiety. And if I have a cup of, tea, then yeah, it's going to help. So this makes me like ecstatic beyond belief. It's one of my, me, I'm the cannabis advocate. So you already knew I was going to go off on this shit. I love it.
Mm-hmm. And for me, the whole thing, it just made all the sweeter, given who it was that decided to take this deal, that decided to take the
right.
Do the
and
right
and,
thing.
and it felt like you wanted to say risk for a second, and I want to say there is a risk to it because it's still taboo to support any kind of alternative medicine at this point. So they did the right thing. Kudos to them. I'm going to be following them, and I really hope everybody else does too. Give them some support. Show them that, and tell them Luke Birch and Sensible Sam sent you. So give them some support.
I'm actually going to try and put their Twitter in the
right on, because the more
right
people
now
that make noise about this organization and this soccer team, the better it's going to be. So make some noise, like their stuff, share it out, blow them up on Twitter. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. Help the cause, baby. Help the cause and help the kids that desperately need this plant to help them out.
Hell yeah.
So I've known too many people on very dangerous seizure medication. They had a 7-year-old girl here on Klonopin, which is an anti-seizure medication. And in 6 months' time, we had a little girl that could not live without the medication when she ran out, if that makes sense. And that's not a good way to start your life, dependent on a chemical. So it really is something that's close to my heart. I've seen really strong antipsychotic drugs used for, as seizure prevention, and it really doesn't do justice as far as the plant will do. So let's get our kids off the antipsychotics. Let's get our kids off the addictive medications. Let's get them on cannabis and CBD, and let's get them healthy, and let's give them a future. So love this topic. Yeah. I can talk about cannabis all day.
I do remember you telling me a couple months ago about the whole difference between male and female
Oh yeah.
plants.
So it was so funny because I was like, oh my God, look at this. This is we were visiting somewhere and I was looking at their plants and I thought it was hilarious.
And before you finish that story, a very quick hello to the Hooper
Hola.
who just joined
Thank
us.
you for joining us. Oop. We're talking about cannabis. Cannabis. And all of its wonderful properties. I lost track of where I was at on that one.
You were talking about
that's right.
that you went to visit a friend.
And looking at their plants, I was like, oh my God, there's a way to tell a male from a female. And it's so funny. And we're better to talk about this than on here because a male plant actually has what you would consider balls on a male person. So the male plant will introduce with these tiny little bulbs. And what happens is that where all the buds are supposed to be will be these tiny little sacs, literally ball sacks. And it will the sac opens up when it's time and it'll start to spread its pollen. Now, if you have any female plants around the male plant, it will automatically, after it pollinates it, turn it into a male plant. Turn it into a male plant. So when you have a male plant, you have to take it out before it pollinates. But if you separate it, you can use the pollen to clone other stuff. So it has its purposes. You really can't use the male plant to smoke, but you can use the male plant in teas, tinctures. So it's not a waste. It just doesn't have the THC effect that you would get from a female plant.
Well, I know you said this to me, but what would happen if you were to try and smoke the male plant?
So if you're having a really bad day and everything's pretty dry and you figure, I'm going to smoke a male plant today and grind that shit up, dry it out, grind it up, I'm not going to recommend that because you are going to have one hell of a fucking headache afterwards. For some reason, and I'm still studying on what chemical it is that produces the headache that replaces the high that you're supposed to get. So instead of getting high, you get a headache. But just because you can't smoke it and get that euphoric feeling doesn't mean it's not a good therapeutic plant. So don't underestimate the male plant, y'all. Use it. Make some butter. Make some tea. Utilize the wonderful cannabinoids that are in that plant. Don't throw it away. Never. Everybody wants to kill a male and throw him away. That's so feminist. I'm telling you. Save it because it's worth it. Use that plant, like I said, boil it down, make some butter, some canna butter, or a nice tea out of it.
No, I was about to make a joke then, but I'm steering clear of that.
What?
And everyone wants to kill the male. When the fuck did Berkeley come into this?
That's why I was like, it's so feminist. Everybody wants to kill the male plant. It's feminism at its best. Yeah, that's everybody hates the male plants, but you know what? How do you say it? I'm a new age feminist. You know, I'm not all hate the man. Love the man. Fucking men, have some shit to offer here. So women are great and they're wonderful and we're awesome and we kick fucking ass. But hey, men are here to complement us and vice versa. So that's the way it should be considered with the plant as well. What is it? Someone get Gloria Steinem off this damn show. Am I right, ladies? She wanted to kick that plant in the balls. She wanted to have those balls removed. Okay, sorry, that's enough, Sam. No, it's okay, Hoop. You're here now, and that's all that matters, doll. Whenever you can make it, we're happy to have you. It doesn't have to be every Tuesday. We're up. We record. We put it up on the show reel. We're on YouTube. When you're in the car driving to work, listen to some TCP on your in your car. We're just happy you're here tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Fucking awesome.
Right, fucking on.
Fucking hoop. G says, I've been known to prematurely pollinate. The conditions are right. I've been known to prematurely pollinate if the conditions are right. And see, that's why we got to cut all the balls off the plants. Or no, you don't cut them off. You shake them. You shake it. Shake. Hashtag shake the little balls. Well, thank you, Hoop. Thank you, babe. Thank you for all that have hung out with us tonight. We still have Scott, we have G, we've got Hoop, and 6 elsewhere. So I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with us.
There was a story from a few months ago that I wanted to go back to, but if you just give me a second to get it up.
So, dudes, I know that we're trying out some stuff and everything's great. And Hoop, you got to listen back to the show because tonight was an eventful event. We spoke about Bordic semen in shampoo bottles being smuggled in from Australia, Australian. They were Australians that were smuggling them in, and it turned out they had Danish pig semen in the bottles of shampoo that were being transported. So semen smuggling, hence our title for tonight, Cum Runners. I'm going to have that tattooed on me somewhere or put it on my car, Cum Runner. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's like Blade Runner, but Cum Runner. In Danish cookie tins, you're right. You're right, G.
Check Twitter. G sent out a tweet a couple of minutes ago that you need to check out. It's fucking amazing.
Okay, I'm here right now.
But while you're
I'm sorry, I saw it. Oh my god, gee, you goddamn it.
But while you're doing that, some of you may remember a few months ago I spoke about a young 15-year-old who made a bit of a run in the tennis tournament held at Wimbledon each year, which is sort of like the holy grail for tennis, by the name of Coco Graf. Well, over the last few days, the US Open has been going on.
Oh.
So, she was competing in that. Did she go out in the first round as you would expect of a 15-year-old?
No.
The answer to that is no.
See, I thought it was something.
Did she go out in the second round as you would expect of someone who pulled off a miracle in the first round? The answer to that is no. She made it to the third round of yet another major at just the age of 15. She doesn't turn 16 until next March.
That is absolutely amazing. That much, I mean, oh my gosh. She has to be like a prodigy or something.
But she was born March the 13th, 2004.
What? 2004?
She was born
that
in
was a year
2004.
Before my younger son. He was born in 2005. No, wait. No. No, he was in 02. Okay, so they're similar in age. Okay. 02 and 04. She's 2 years older than my youngest son. Wow.
She's
Oh, I thought it
2
was
years
older.
younger.
My bad. No, yeah, you're right. Younger. You're right. I'm sorry.
You say
I'm
he.
sorry.
Oh.
Trying to make myself look younger, Luke. Shit. Thanks for ruining it.
And I sit here looking at her age and thinking, I'm 4.5 years older. What the fuck am I doing with my life? The fact that she's out there making bank and has an incredibly bright future. Barring injury, she could very well go down as the greatest female tennis player of all time.
Right.
At this pace she's on.
Man.
What am I doing?
could ask myself the same thing, Luke. I am 1,000 times older and haven't completed a fraction or achieved a fraction of what she has. So, right, fucking on. It's inspiring. It's a bit depressing, but it's totally inspiring. Because I'm like, what the fuck did I do besides fix a fucking cheap ass Mercedes for the last 10 years? That is amazing, though. That reminds me of the gymnast also. She's a really young gymnast. I wish I knew her name, but yeah, she's killing it. She did like the first triple whatever something. That's horrible. That's the worst review I've ever given. Sorry, guys. But she's awesome too.
And to anyone who's been noticing connectivity or speed problems on this show, as a huge thanks to a certain Gee Whiz Willoughby. Speaking of age, made me think of this PC, and I have to give a huge thanks to G for basically speaking me through how to speed this up earlier. We ended up had to speed my PC up. We ended up diagnosing that it was a problem with the RAM. I can run up to 12 on this. I'm only running 4. So he sent me a link on Amazon to a 8 gig RAM upgrade.
Thank you, G, because yes, Luke has been struggling. And I can't help. I'm such a ditz at this stuff. Oh my god, yes.
Do you want to know what makes it even better?
What's that?
Take a guess at when the estimated delivery date is, and this is why thinking of age made me think of this earlier. Take a random guess on the delivery date. Or the estimated delivery date.
Wait. The 3rd? Is that what you know? Okay.
No. Yesterday was the 3rd. I ordered it
for me, yeah.
Today's the 3rd for you guys still. I ordered it on the 3rd. Take a random guess when delivery is estimated for.
The 3rd. Okay. Hold on. The 15th.
No. It ties in with age. It ties in
my age or yours?
With age.
Because if it's my age, you're not going to get your shit for a long time.
It ties into my age.
Well, not including that September it's going to change, or is it going to be on that particular day? Oh my god!
Up to you to
Tell
guess.
me that it's going to be. And okay, I know you and my older son are very, very close in age. So I want to say it's when you turn 21.
20.
I
turned 20 this year, but yes, the estimated delivery date is Friday, September
I'll be 21.
the 13th. How fucking perfect did that
work
out?
That's awesome.
So thanks to G, I've been able to get myself a birthday present.
On the scariest day of the year, Friday the 13th. Ooh.
I love that I'm able to have Friday the 13th
so lucky.
birthdays.
I never have birthdays like that. My birthdays fall on like those popular calendar days. I think my birthday last year was pick up your dog's poop day. And that's what was my birthday. So yay. Oops. But I'm so glad. That's so crazy. That's just like
And
scary. That's awesome.
and remember, everyone, we're still making an active effort to make February the 23rd International Autocorrect Day.
Dude, we gotta get a petition for that. Oh my god. It's so effing crazy. Yes, please. February 23rd will be International Autocorrect Day. And we need to start a petition. I will sign it and share it. I don't want to seem like a pretentious snob making my own petition. So hint, hint. Anybody in the chat want to make one? I totally sign it.
Well, happy birthday in a couple months, G.
Oh god, New Year's Day. That's awesome. My birthday is New Year's Day. That is so awesome.
Hell yeah.
So I feel sorry for the ones that have leap year birthdays. Now I'm kind of confused about it, about the New Year's Day, because I'm like, does that make him a year older or a year younger? I'm just joking. Thank you, Hoop. I hope so. We'll hopefully get that petition out, because if everybody knows, autocorrect seems to hate me. We have a bitter rivalry. Autocorrect seems to always change my shit up. When I'm trying to say bored dick, bored dick, he says, I don't know, white bread. So it's like, yeah, autocorrect hates me. So we need to go ahead and create a day so that I can be vindicated finally from this motherfucking autocorrect.
But a huge one
Hola,
to
yeah.
Yak in the
Thank
chat
you
room.
for joining us. Oh my god. Thank you for joining us, mi amorcito. We shouted you out earlier, and thank you so much, because Get in the Corner was how Luke and I became a team. So you always have a special place in our heart. See what I mean with the autocorrect? It said LMOA. What the hell is that? Laugh my other ass. So that's probably what that means.
I am somewhat tempted to, because you know how days can have multiple weird holidays fall on them. I'm almost tempted to make a petition for February the 3rd to be International Steven Seagal Appreciation Day.
And with that, folks, I bid you good night. TCP out. Fuck Steven Seagal. He can suck a seagull for all I want. For all I care.
Hey.
Suck a seagull.
Okay. All
right.
Let's negotiate. If you agree to let me put up a petition to make February 23rd International Steven Seagal Appreciation Day, I will also put up a petition to make September the 13th International Russell Crowe Appreciation Day. You know how much
totally know how much you hate that motherfucker. He's your Billy Corgan. Oh my gosh. Yes, he is what Billy Corgan is to me. So Russell Crowe to you is what Billy Corgan is to me. So I absolutely understand that. But so, man, now I'm torn, because as much as I want it to be National Autocorrect Day, that's a little tempting right there. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. It has multiple. So then, well, what if we did one petition and it had both of those? But then no, because then Seagal's more popular than me, even though he's a bastard. And then I'm gonna lose my petition. So no, I don't want to be put on with Steven Seagal because he's more popular than I am. I'm a nobody. Like Sensible Sam, Bordix, what? Who is this chick? Bordix and autocorrect and Bordiculousness? Oh, yeah, let's go with Steven Seagal. Dude, we need to discuss this off air. I'm considering this. I'm considering it, Luke. We need to discuss this off air.
So have February 23rd as International Autocorrect Day and International Steven Seagal Appreciation Day. And in return, making September 13th International Russell Crowe Appreciation Day.
Damn fucking straight. If we can pull that shit off, could you imagine, Luke? We're going to be in the Urban Dictionary. And then my picture in Wikipedia is going to show me throat punching autocorrect in the throat. That's a stipulation. It has to have me doing that, even if we Photoshop something in.
Throat punching autocorrect with Steven Seagal or Billy Corgan with your right hand.
Oh fuck yeah! Like fucking Bruce Lee. What the? Like this. Look at my hands. What the? What the? Y'all didn't see that, but I did it. I did a what the? Did y'all see that? What the? That's how Bruce Lee does it. Whoa! I swear to God, that's how he does it.
Speaking of, I wonder what weird international holidays today is.
Oh my God, that's a good freaking question. That is absolutely a good question. I really would like to know that. We have some interesting stuff. So, you hear me typing on my typewriter keyboard.
2019
Bloop.
International.
Okay, so we're September 3rd, right? It's dumb. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so I don't know if you're finding this, Luke, but for the 3rd, it's saying there's 3 of them. National Welsh Rabbit Day. Rabbit? National Welsh. I didn't know there was Welsh rabbits biting. If a Welsh rabbit can have a day, can I? The U.S. Bowling League Day and National Another Look Unlimited Day. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That can't be right. I don't think I'm getting the right one. Oh, okay. National Calendar today. Oh, fuck all this noise. This is not. Oh, wait. We're in September. Did you find it, babe?
No. Hang on.
Oh, American Cleanse Your Anus Day. I like that day. Let's see. We're September 3rd.
I'm seeing National Welsh Rabbit Day, National Another Look Unlimited Day, and US Bowling League Day.
See, that's what I saw too. And then over here on another website, it says National Skyscraper Day, Telephone Tuesday, and National Wildlife Day. Like, get your shit together, everybody. Like, fucking decide on a day and, like, let's limit it to fucking 6 fucking holidays in a day. Huh? That's all I'm saying.
Tomorrow is National Newspaper Carrier Day and World Sexual Health Day.
Ooh, that's both me.
Thursday, you're going to have to put one of the high marks. You're going to have to cook one of the high marks, as it is Cheese Pizza Day.
Cheese Pizza Day! Yeah! Cheese-o-matic.
Friday is National Mums Day.
Right on. Mum's the word.
Saturday, National Beer Lovers Day.
What?
Sunday is International Literacy Day.
I can read.
It is also National Pet Memorial Day.
Oh, gotcha.
And Monday is National Teddy Bear Day and National Boss Employee Exchange Day.
Well, I can't celebrate the Teddy Bear Day because Stormy ripped up the eyes of my teddy bear and I had to get rid of them because she was eating all the fucking stuffing, so can't celebrate that day. What? Burbs can't have rabbits too? He's Welsh. That was a good one, G. Sorry. Welsh Rabbits Day. I absolutely thought about Burbs when Luke read that out.
Mhm.
I did. I was like, is Burbs a rabbit? I'm pretty sure
But a
he
huge
is.
shout out to
He
Burbs,
thumps hard.
obviously.
Yeah, Burbs thumps hard. I know he's a rascally rabbit. He thumps those beats hard. Check out Burbs. I wish I had his Twitter handle and his YouTube, because he has such great, not only parody music, but just great raps
Hell
in
yeah.
general. So very, very creative, just amazing person all around. So hell yeah. We're fucking Burbs. Sorry.
I was thinking though, do you want to maybe if there's something else you can think of? Hold on, my PC just froze very quickly,
Oh.
but
Okay, well, while you take care of that, let me just mention, G put in the chat, Burbs' Twitter is at BURB, the number 3, RRY, B, the letter 3, ATS. So it's Burberry Beats, and the E's will be 3s. So follow our boy Burbs. Thank you, G. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
as I hear my dogs in the background barking, but I was just about to ask if you maybe want to go to a second break.
Yes, let's do that. Let's go ahead and take a second and final break, my babies.
Why, we will see you all in about 4 minutes' time.
What's up, all you boar dick loving, sexable Sam Lube enthusiasts? This is Cheeseman from Wrestling's High Marks, and you're listening to the Transcontinental Project with Luke Birch and Sensible Sam. Hashtag ting, and get out there and touch tips, motherfuckers.
So, so then I told him, don't touch my boar dick with your bare hands. Like, put a glove on and just a little bit of, like, antiseptic, like Camphophenique or something. But then I told him, don't yank my boar dick to it. Wait,
rub it up with some butter and put some damn gloves on.
Yeah, boar butter is what I'm saying. So before we get back on air, I probably need to order some boar butter. Like, you know what I mean? So I think, you think it would taste good with Skittles?
If anyone in the chat knows any boar
wait.
knows anywhere to get any boar butter, email sexablesam@yahoo.com.
Hashtag thank you for telling me we're back on air, Luke, when I'm telling you private boar dick shit.
My pleasure.
Yeah, you're definitely your pleasure, motherfucker. God damn it. But everybody, yeah, boar dick butter. Now that I'm out in the open, I do that. Okay, so if everybody's been following along, Luke and I have a competitive streak. We love to compete with each other. We love to have battle royales. That's the spirit and the fun. And last Tuesday, it just happens that Luke lost.
Yeah, this is
it last
becoming a
Tuesday?
regular fucking thing now.
It's not regulars. It's an offshoot. And I don't even know, because I have like the worst luck ever. So how this is happening is beyond me. But we did have a game, and unfortunately Luke lost, and he's got to pay up this week. Don't you, my doll?
Have at it.
Yeah! So we have bets that are going up until October. And I know that a lot of you guys know this, but I want to just catch everybody else up that doesn't know about this. Is that Luke and I have a running bet until October. And, when that's over, we're going to compete against each other with some other shit, because that's how competitive we are. So for now, this is what this is. October, Green Bay and Dallas Cowboys will be meeting up in a foosball match. And so, Okay.
And I'm sure you'll probably be happy to hear that, you know, the star running back you guys have that has been holding out for a new contract.
Yeah.
Expect him to put pen to paper within the next 24 hours.
Really? Wow. Okay, cool. Well, fuck, I didn't even see that coming. And so what we're doing is, folks, is that we have meager bets leading up to the big bet in October. So Ezekiel Elliott, and yes, sir. And so we're going to be doing, and they're going to get extensively worse. The punishments, that is, as we go and keep punishing each other until October, till the big game. And the big game, I swear, it's gonna be fucking awesome. So Luke lost, and the bets are getting a little intense. You know, I've been ready. Well, there's nothing official. Right on. Sorry, I was reading a tweet, but Luke lost, so I collect punishment this week, and my punishment is, hey Luke, what did you have to get?
A mild spice, Old El Paso, thick and chunky salsa, and a spicy Miss Renfo habanero salsa.
Now, you wonder, what is Luke doing with salsa? That's part of the punishment, bitches. Even. And so, Luke, I need you to open up the mild salsa. Now, folks, in preparation for this, I sent 2 different statements that Luke must speak after I've given him my instructions. This is part of the punishment. I'm telling you, folks, it's getting a bit more intense. It's getting intense, and I'm going to pay the piper if I have to, too. So, Luke, you have your mild salsa open?
If you're looking at the Skype, you'll see that,
Yes,
sir. I do.
Okay. And I'm going to be merciful, everybody, just so that you know that I love Luke and I'm not trying to fuck him up. You have a bottle of water, my love.
Yes, I do.
Right on. Okay. So now, you have the phrases I sent you earlier, right?
Yep.
Okay. So for the first one, the unfortunate loser of this particular combat, which is Luke, needs to put the tip of his tongue into the mild salsa, hold it in there for 5 seconds in the salsa, take his tongue out, and say the phrase that I sent him. Luke, doll, whenever you're ready.
You're looking at the Skype, right?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm looking at the Skype. Fucking taking screenshots and shit.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
God, yeah,
but
I'm just...
just quickly pop your camera on so that I know so that I can see your mouth moving as well.
You can't see me?
Your...
Hold on, you can't see me? Okay, let me reset my camera, because I've been on camera. Can you see me, babe?
Hang on. Yeah.
Okay.
Will you... If you can see me, you'll obviously see when I'm doing it. Will you give me a 5-second countdown?
Yes, sir. Are you ready? Whenever you are, I'll start the countdown.
You see it?
Tongue going in. I'm seeing it. Tongue is going in, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not guilty.
Hit it.
I'm innocent.
Okay, now you can wash it off with some water.
That wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. Your camera froze though. Turn it on and off, babe.
Yeah.
I want to see you suffer a little bit. I want to see your beautiful face.
How'd that?
Perfect. You're back on. Now, folks, that was easy. You know I love Luke and I don't want to hurt him, but
just quickly, fuck
Next
you for
one.
the sentence you sent, though. It's true, but I'm still annoyed you're prosecuting her case for her. Fuck off, she treats her
Hey.
employees well. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here? Fuck off, Lucy.
Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate you. Run. And okay, so then the second one is going to be a little bit hotter. It is a habanero mixture, and this is hot, bitches. And this goes. And you know what? I wanted to be a bit of a bitch and have you do it for 7 seconds, but we're gonna do 5 seconds. Gonna put your tongue in.
Be honest, do
7.
do as you please.
7 seconds.
It's your choice.
Okay. Okay.
Why do I feel you're going to fucking take a screenshot of this?
Shut up. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing anything. But I would like you to do the same exact thing where you're going to stick the tip of your tongue into the bottle of salsa. You're going to hold it for 7 seconds this time and then say the required sentence.
You gonna count me down?
I'm going to count you down.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, +1, +1, go.
Rubber checks are bad for business, and I apologize.
That one needed a little bit of water, right, baby? I'm sorry I'm laughing so hard. That wasn't so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm taking so much pleasure in this. I knew the habanero was gonna get you. Do you feel it in the back of your throat and on your tip of your tongue? I'm gonna take a scurry. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Papa Dave says, is Luke French in the hot sauce bottles again? Yes, he is. I'm so sorry.
My tongue's fucking burning.
I had him dip the tip of his tongue in a mild salsa, say a phrase, and then dip his tongue in a hotter habanero salsa, and then repeat a sentence I gave him. I'm gonna go to hell. I'm going to hell.
My tongue is in hell.
I'll see your tongue in hell. I'm so sorry. This shouldn't be so fun for me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but this shouldn't have been so fun. Oh my God. But looking at Luke's face and I have a... I'm so sorry. But hey, we said that the bets are going to get, pun intended, hotter and hotter as we get closer to October. I'm so sorry. He's spitting out his salsa. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be laughing so much. I'm going to hell. Yeah, we do, Papa. I take a bath in salsa every day. That's what keeps my skin looking so fresh. But our UK love over here, maybe not so much salsa. They have biscuits and crumpets. And cucumber sandwiches.
I bet I can down the rest of this bottle of water.
I bet you could down the rest of the bottle of water too after sticking your tongue in a habanero salsa bottle. I wish this was on YouTube so everybody could see you chugging down the water. I'm so sorry. It shouldn't be funny. I'm sorry. I love you so much. But I'm competitive. I'm too competitive, and this was awesome. Yeah, Luke is sweating just a little bit. Luke is sweating just a little bit. He's drinking all of his water just a little bit. His tongue is spicy just a little bit. I think that was a good one. I commend you for putting up with my stupid ass punishment. And Luke, I am proud of you. And baby, whatever you got coming next, I go toe for toe. Don't be kind on me.
That was
Like, he's still trying to swallow. Sorry.
that was hot, but I'll be completely honest. I was sort of expecting it to paralyze my tongue.
Well, I was about to see my original
It
ploy. My original ploy was 10 seconds, but that would have probably burned like the tip of your skin off. So your tongue would have gotten circumcised.
as opposed to it being paralyzed, it's more so just stinging.
It is. I know. I see you licking your. I'm so sorry. I see you licking your lips, and that was the worst because the tongue has like the most sensitive receptors. So when you stick that tongue right into that salsa, baby, it's like poof, fire. So, like I said, shit's getting hot around here, bitches.
Literally.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't take this much pleasure. So, thank you, Luke, for paying the penance. Now we have to decide on. We're going to do a game, which means whoever loses this game will have to pay up next week. Is that correct, my love?
That's the plan. Although the luck you've been having against me, I'm sort of scared to, but
I'm just seeing you sweat, and I love it. I'm sorry. I see that. Yeah, I see you licking your chaps. When I say chaps, folks, that's your mouth. You're licking your chops, but I call them chaps. So Luke is licking his chaps. That's some hot stuff, and I still feel bad, but it's fucking hilarious. So, yay me. I'm sorry. No, is that a get some napkins? Wipe those tears off. It's okay. It's capsaicin. It's what it is. It does that. Makes you sweat. Oh, I see that. I saw that hair go to side. Just fucking. Whew, that's hot. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm reveling in this way too fucking much. Okay. So we need to compete in our next game so that way we can. You guys will find out who will be punished next week on next week's episode. So, unfortunately, there's not a lot of stuff that we can do as far as being on air goes without being on air without having some sort of a video.
I mean, we can see each other, but you guys can't see us. If that makes any sense.
And hopefully soon that won't be, we're trying to incorporate like some sort of video for everybody so that you can follow along with us. So sorry about that. Oh, give me just a second. I will check those out.
Okay.
So there's not what? Hey, I photoshopped your Danish butterboard semen. I tagged you on Twitter. Yeah, I did see the butterboard semen. I'm making a case as we speak. It's being pumped out, if you know what I mean. Just a little bit. But we also have to get through a competition tonight so that whoever loses next week has to pay. Now, there isn't much that we can do, and we're going to work on it as it goes. We usually do rock, paper, scissors, but tonight we're going to be doing Never Have I Ever. Lucky boars. Yes, they are. They're like those boars are like those, what is it, co-babies, where the cows are massaged every day, and they're sung to, and they're loved up and given the best grains. That's how my boars live. Just like that. I give them grubs a couple times a day. It makes them really tender. But anyway, so to this week we're doing Never Have I Ever. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. And to those who don't understand the premise, I'm going to be asking her Never Have I Ever questions. She's going to be asking me Never Have I Ever questions. The way we're going to make sure that there is a winner, we are both going to start with 5 points. Now, say I ask her something and she has never done it. She will earn a point, and I will lose a point. So at that point, it'll be 6-4. But if she has done it, she loses a point, and I gain a point. So it'll be 6-4 to me in that case. So if it hasn't been done, the person who was asked gains a point. If it has, the person asking gains 1. And whoever had the most points at the end of the game wins. For those who don't understand the concept of never have I ever, it's basically, for example, if she was to ask me, never have I ever burnt my mouth as a result of losing a bet. The answer is, I have. Just.
Sorry. So there we go.
But do you want to start, or should I?
I'll start. Okay. So the first never have I ever cleaned up dog poop.
I have.
I didn't think about that. Did I just lose?
No.
Okay.
It
Yay.
is now 6-4 to Sam.
Oh shit. Okay. Yay.
So I'll ask you one now.
Okay, dokie.
Never have I ever had an international vacation last at least 1 month.
I totally have not done that. I totally have not a month. Not a month. 1 week.
Yeah, this is following a familiar fucking trend. 7-3, Sam.
7-3. Oh shit. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Never have I ever had Mexican food without knowing it would suck.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah. Never have I ever had Mexican food without knowing it would suck.
Without knowing it would suck.
Without knowing it would suck.
I have never. I always go in giving it a chance. There has been some that I've come away not liking, but I've never gone in knowing that it will suck. It is 6-4.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Never have I ever got into a car crash where someone required hospitalization.
I have.
You have.
I have.
So it is now.
That was me. That was me.
So it's now.
Does it count if it was me?
Yeah. So it's now, I believe, 5-5.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Tie breaking motherfuckers. Oh shit. Okay. It's my turn. Never have I ever been in a fantasy wrestling league.
A fantasy wrestling league.
Mm-hmm.
I have never.
That's bullshit.
So someone invited me to one, but I turned it down. The only fantasy I do is fantasy football.
Oh shit. So what's the score then?
It is currently 6-4 to me.
Ah, shit.
So
It's nice. I really thought I was gonna. Okay. Okay.
So we may need to actually come up with a quick tiebreaker.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Never have I ever done modeling work. Holy fuck! Dave
What?
just reminded me. It's 6-4 to you. I have done a fancy wrestling thing before.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papi. Gracias, Papi, por la información. Porque ya sube.
I'm being completely honest. I'm answering honestly. That I wasn't sure if that would count, which is why I never mentioned it. But okay. Okay, so it's 6-4 to you, not 6-4 to me. We may still need.
Boosted. Gracias, Papi.
And my question is still, never have I ever done modeling work.
Does it matter the capacity? Does the capacity matter as far as the modeling goes? Did it have to be like?
It has to be professional.
Like billboard professional?
If you were paid for it, it counts.
I have.
It is 5-5. So that means one of us has to come up with a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Do you want to come up with a tiebreaker, or do you want me to?
You go first, since you are the punished tonight, so maybe you go first. Let me see. Do what? Puppy says, do one person shows count?
Now they
do private one person shows count?
They would not have counted.
You gotta have some witnesses, or it didn't happen, or pictures of it and it didn't happen. Either way, Puppy, send me pictures. That's all I'm saying. Okay, guys. So we're at a crossroads here. We have to figure out a tiebreaker.
Never have I ever this is hard.
It is hard. The tiebreaker is hard. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Never. Okay, I'll do it. Never ever, and this is a trick one, okay? This is a trick one, everybody.
Never. Now, just very quickly, after this, there is guaranteed to be someone in the lead, and it's now sudden death.
Okay, oh shit. Now that's pressure.
This
shit. Okay.
It.
Okay. Never have I ever, and this is, like I said, this is a trick question, because you know my life very well, Luke. I always send you messages on what I'm doing that particular day, but something awesome. So, never have I ever.
You asking me if I've done this?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying never have I ever. I'm gonna do mine since you're having a bit of a brain fog. I'm gonna go ahead and go first.
No, you're supposed to be asking me if I've done something, and I'm supposed to be asking you if you've done something.
Well, I think you were doing it first, but it was a bit of a brain lock, so I was gonna go. Or is it my turn? I'm sorry, folks.
It is completely up to you.
Okay. I'll go for it.
I've got a slim idea for something I can use, but I'm trying to think through to see if I already know the answer. So.
Okay. Well, never have I ever walked home stumbling drunk from a pub or bar or grill, whatever you want to call it.
I have. So 6-4. I'm trying to think of one to ask you now.
And it was a trick question because I never walked. I either Lyft, Ubered, or drove. That's horrible. I shouldn't say that.
I live literally like 50 feet from one, so
Yeah, that was a little bit easier for me to calculate. So, mwahaha! I like that laugh. Somebody capture this. Mwahaha! That's like pirating Sam.
I'm-
Pirate Sam.
I'm struggling to think of one, but I'm behind, so I need one.
Okay, I'll entertain the masses while you think. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sonora, bring it all the time. No, I'm just joking. I don't even know that song. But does anybody want to touch my tip for a second while we're figuring this out? You know what? Hashtag touch tips, because that energizes me. I haven't said that in a while, but I need y'all's tips. Hashtag
Tips and
just
nips.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Tips and nips.
Tips and nips, just a little bit. Tips and nips, just a little bit. Give me that big old ting, just a little bit. Luke is figuring out his stuff just a little bit. So I'm fucking around with y'all just a little bit. You know what? I want to be a rapper, guys. I want to be a rapper one day, but all I rap is like sandwiches. So I'm not that great. But it's cool. Just a little bit. Look at me. Look. I'm going to say it. Just a little bit. Little bit. That's cool, right? Little bit. So thank you everybody that's been joining us so far. We still have Scott from It's Pathetic with Scott and Rye Bread. Two beautiful people. We also have G Wiz from using the Metalmit Podcast Network
Never have I ever
account.
thrown the first punch in a fight.
Once. I did that once.
Shit, it's back to fucking 5-5.
Oh,
So-
shit!
Okay, so
I swear, I never throw the first punch. I swear to God, guys. I don't. But you're going to call me a something. I'm going to respond. So there you go. I'm not proud of that.
So let's both try and think of one as we continue on with the show, as I feel the lesson may be needed soon. And whoever comes up with the first one asks, and that is it. It'll definitely be 6-4 after that question.
Okay. Let me send you.
Because I really don't want to do another fucking tie.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Typo. Gusta. Okay.
I've got a feeling I know what that is.
Yeah. I'm an asshole. I'm a fucking motherfucking asshole. Ooh.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So,
I'm celebrating.
So I currently have my fist closed, holding it up in front of the camera. The back of my fist is pointing to the camera. I've just put one of my fingers up. Guess which finger it is?
It's the pinky. I wish it was the pinky. God damn it, Lou. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be this happy about shit, but I am.
Just entertain the people quickly while I write it down.
I'm sorry, people. This is going to be awesome. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the content so far. Like I said, I was shouting out Scott, G Wiz, Hoopa, and Puppy Dave Sincere, and the 7 elsewhere. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and hanging in with us. I fucking appreciate you guys. The 7 elsewhere, let me show you some love. Come and enjoy the chat and enjoy the love that's in here. So we've got a great community. Everybody that listens to our show is just top notch. They're the bee's knees. And if you don't get to know them, damn, you're missing out on some good friendage. So, come on, Seven Elsewhere, we love yous. Thank you for listening. Hope you can get in the chat one day, make an account, and say hi. We'd love to shout you out on the show and show you some love, because that's what this show is a motherfucking about. Well, this show is about me torturing Luke for the most part, but after that, it's loving you guys.
The fucking luck you've been having, it may as fucking well be.
Well,
Don't forget, we're still both trying to think up a decider.
oh, I think
You have one.
it's so stupid, but shit. Okay, so oh my gosh, I'm freaking out now too because I need to figure something out. Let me see. Yeah, come on in. I love fresh meat. Poppy says, yeah, come on in. I love fresh meat. Poppy. Poppy likes it fresh.
For this lesson, I recognised 3/4 of it, so I was sort of able to piece it together and work out what the hell it was.
You've been doing so great on your Spanish lessons. And for the 7 Elsewheres, we do a Spanish lesson at the end of every show. And the reason being is that, of course, I'm in Texas. I'm Hispanic. Luke is from the UK. Hence the Transcontinental Project, where we come together to just be fucking awesome. So I lost my train of thought.
You were explaining why we do Spanish lessons.
Oh yeah, and then so because I am teaching Luke some Spanish because I am Hispanic and I speak Spanish, and Luke is very good at attaining extra languages, and he's always wanted to speak Spanish. So the thing is, every episode before we sign off, we do a Spanish lesson. Luke has fucking knocked his shit out every single week. What a great student. How awesome it is to spread my language, and so it's just a wonderful thing. So we're doing this next. We're doing our Spanish lesson.
And that makes me think of a Never Have I Ever.
Oh shit, I haven't come up with one.
I've just come up with one, and this decides it.
Oh, damn it. Now, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fucking win on this one because never have I ever. Okay, so, okay. Well, let's...
Have I ever had to pretend that that you cannot hear or understand what someone is saying in either English or Spanish to avoid causing shit? I'm not talking about not pretending you don't speak it, but hear someone speaking one of them and pretend you can't understand what they're saying when you can hear them like talking shit.
Well, I've never done that, but I know somebody who has.
The question was about you.
No, wait, what?
You say you've never had to do that.
Oh, my bad.
Now, okay, have you ever had to do that or not? Have you personally?
Say it again.
Never have I ever had to pretend that you don't understand what someone else is saying in either English or Spanish to avoid stirring shit when they're talking shit.
Okay. Yeah, I have.
No, but you said you just said you never have.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No, I never have. I don't. No, I'm sorry. No, I never have.
Confused.
I never. No, I never have. Not to do that. I don't. fake it.
So basically, you've never had to pretend when hearing someone out in public speaking either English or Spanish that you can't understand what they're saying.
Luke, you're killing me. Because I'm gonna lose this and I don't want to.
No.
Because I have done that.
But part of the question is when they're talking shit. You hear someone talking shit in either English or Spanish. Have you ever had to pretend that you can't understand what they're saying? Have you ever had to pretend that you can't understand what they're... Have you ever had to pretend you can't understand what someone's saying when they're talking shit? Okay, I must be explaining this bad. I think I'm more confused than you are at this point. Were they talking shit?
Yeah.
Then what's the answer?
Yeah. I did, because if they were talking shit, and sometimes you act like you don't know what's going on because you want to hear the fucking business, and I've done it.
And you're not just saying that to change the fortunes of these wages. You're being honest.
No, I live in Texas. I've definitely fucking acted like I didn't know what the fuck was going on to listen into what's going on. So I feel ashamed about that, but if I gotta be honest, I've done it. Luke.
Okay.
Shit.
And I'm sure you know, with the way I was asking to make sure what the score now is.
What's the score? Because
6-4 to me.
Oh, does that mean
Yes.
this? I gotta pay up next week?
Yes.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna come down with a case of appendicitis next week.
What?
So yeah.
I get a horrible feeling that you just threw that because of how it's been going lately.
I definitely did not throw that. That is an absolute truth. And am I proud of it? Not really, but it did lose me the game, so I'm going to pay up the way I should. So Luke, you better come up with something good, because I've been coming up with some great shit, so you have something to live up to.
I've already got an idea.
Oh.
Yeah. Never have I ever been this bumfuzzled. Hell yeah, Dave. But quickly, before we run out of time, do you want to get into the lesson?
Right. I sent you that, right?
You did.
Okay. Did I send it on Skype or on...
You sent it on Twitter.
Oh, wow, I can't find it. Sorry, guys. My fault. Are you sure it was on Twitter?
Yeah, it was on Twitter. you want me to screenshot it and resend it to you?
Yeah, could you? Because I can't find it. We messaged so much.
And shout out to Lady T. Marie.
Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you being here. Enjoy the chat. The chat is absolutely awesome. And listen back to the show reel. We hope you have some fun. It's a great community. We welcome you with open arms. I'm waiting for Luke to... Okay, here we go.
Remember now.
Yeah. Okay. So the Spanish lesson, because we're about to close this show out, babies. And you guys know that every week we have a Spanish lesson to close the show out. So here's our Spanish lesson for tonight. We hope you've enjoyed everything up to this.
Just quickly, I have a weird feeling that for asking such a confusing never have I ever, we should sort of count it as a tie. 'Cause that would just a clusterfuck.
That was a clusterfuck, but I lost fair and square. And I await.
But for asking such a clusterfuck, do you want to call it a tie? It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna be fair. You won.
Okay.
You won. You won, and it's my time to pay up next week, so everybody tune in for that shit. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna eat some salsa. I'm just joking.
No,
Yeah, oh shit. Now I'm worried. Okay. But I'm taking it like a man. Like a board dick man.
Bad.
So, Spanish lesson, mi amor. So, do you have it written down?
I have it written down, and I've got the first two words done phonetically as well.
Okay. So the phrase is "Me gusta cosas caliente." Me gusta cosas caliente. Me gusta cosas caliente.
Hang on, I'm just getting the final two words down.
Me gusta cosas caliente. Me gusta cosas caliente.
Me gusta cosas caliente.
En inglés, por favor.
I love hot things.
You sure do, motherfucker. Yes!
Me gusta cosas caliente.
En inglés, por favor, una vez más.
I love hot things. Me gusta cosas caliente.
Yes, you do, baby.
And I'm starting to reconsider that love after tonight.
You did great, babe. You were a good sport, and I'm ready to fucking pay my dues next week. It's gonna be a fun time. We've got a trial. We've got another penance to pay, and baby, just tune in next week for the next bit of chaos. It won't disappoint. Chaos never disappoints. It'll be a good time.
I almost don't want this to end because what was decided at the damn trial will happen when we finish tonight, but we have
every day closer.
We have a time limit, and that's coming up.
That's true, and that's okay because I'll get plenty of time to. I mean, yeah, no, it'll be a fair trial. It'll be a fair trial. You'll see. It's going to be a fun one, guys. So join us next week. It's going to be so fucking awesome. You know what? I know we're barely at 250, but I think it's time to let everybody go touch themselves and touch tips and go pee and let all this badassness sink into their brain bones. And that way they'll come and join us next week. Follow us on at TCP at T-Continental Pro on Twitter, the Transcontinental Project on YouTube, and stay tuned for an Instagram coming up soon.
it's been fun speaking with you all tonight. And
That's
until next week, as always, TCP out.
Right on. Touch my Skittles.